So many callers coming in and they want to make points on Tottenham this morning. Tottenham lost the game at home yesterday to Chelsea, having looked good early on. But there was a long way to go in that game at that stage. And I take your point, Simon, earlier on. Tottenham have won just one, though, of the past 7. Tottenham are 11th, 6 wins, 7 defeats, 2 draws from 15 matches. The 11th time that Tottenham lost a Premier League game, having been 2 or more ahead. Adam, what's your thinking? Big Tottenham fan, where are you?
Hi guys, you're right.
Morning, Adam.
Every time I've told you guys about my club, Tottenham, I've sort of been seen as a doom and gloom fan, and I speak about Ange every time. And my call today is to tell Tottenham fans out there, right, we all want Levy out. That is a well-known fact, but for now, that's not going to change. But in the here and now, we are currently below Brighton, Bournemouth, Brentford, Fulham, and Nottingham Forest. That is not down to Daniel Levy. I've spoken about his tactical setup every time I've called. He plays so many players out of position. He plays Bissouma, who is an attacking box-to-box midfielder, as our deepest number 6. I don't know what his problem with Maddison is, but when he plays him as a flat central midfielder, when he is much further up the pitch, number 10. Martin, you would probably hate to play in this team as a centre-back yourself, knowing that your fullbacks are going to be deserting you all game, going up the pitch and then making 60-yard run back every 5 minutes. And people look around and want to blame Levy, but at the end of the day, the manager's above us, right? Andoni Areola for Bournemouth, Thomas Frank for Brentford, Marco Silva for Fulham. What these managers do is get the best out of the players they've got. They put their right players in the right positions. They adapt to the teams they're playing, and they get results that way.
Adam, I'm looking at messages coming in though, mate. How'd you answer this? Stop putting the boot into Ange, Jim. What did Tottenham win with Pochettino, with Conte, with Mourinho?
Jim, can I just ask Tottenham fans out there, what has Ange achieved in his career that makes everybody so... I have never personally seen a manager get so much blind loyalty and faith, having achieved nothing of note in his career. I'm sorry, the J-League, the Aussie League. If Arsenal got a manager from the Australian League, Tottenham fans would be the first.
They got one from the Japanese league, didn't they, with Arsene Wenger? I mean, ultimately, you've just listed a group of teams. You've just listed a group of teams that are above you.
Simon, what has Ange Postecoglou achieved in his career?
Most managers don't win things, do they? I mean, you've just listed a group of clubs.
I didn't say win. I didn't say win, Simon.
Okay.
For me,
what are we doing? Getting into semantics? I mean, you've just listed a load of clubs above you. You forgot to list Newcastle and Man United that are beneath you.
All right. Well, Man United have sacked their manager.
Right.
Eddie Howe is I'm not sure what his status is with Newcastle fans right now, but he's also demonstrated things in the top league, Simon.
Like what?
I've seen him manage Burnley. I've seen him manage Bournemouth.
Right. He managed Burnley. He managed Burnley in the Championship.
Simon, I've seen these managers.
Yeah, but he managed Burnley. If you're going to make an argument, he managed Burnley in the Championship, and and took them to 12th in the league. So that's not a fair comparison.
How old was he, Simon?
I don't know. I'm not his bloody father, but I'm trying to work out what point you're making.
Adam, how did you feel, Adam, days ago when Ange and Tottenham went to the Etihad and won convincingly?
Jim. The problem is, when we beat City 4-0, it's an Ange masterclass. You know, no one's talking about Levy doing good things. And then the minute we lose a game, it's, Levy's not back to Ange. Let me tell you something. Before the season, all of our fans were saying, we've signed great players. Archie Gray's one of the most...
But you want Levy out as well, don't you?
Adam,
of course I do, Simon. Of course I do, because football is not his priority, as he has demonstrated time and time again.
Right. So the fact that Tottenham has spent, just out of curiosity, what you think of this, and what you think someone would do different... You haven't even heard my question. You haven't even heard my question. He spent 600 million in the last 3 seasons. What do you think, out of curiosity as a Tottenham fan, someone should do as the owner of Tottenham?
You've just answered my question that I was coming on to, Simon. I think Tottenham are a 6th to 7th place team based on what we spend, based on the wages we pay. I do not expect Ange to win a trophy with this squad, but I do not expect him to be 11th. I don't expect to take 3 points from Leicester, Bournemouth, Ipswich, Crystal Palace, Chelsea at home after going 2-0 up. We've taken 3 points from 7-8 games against... Look, West Ham have got the Premier League table in front of me, and one of the only other teams who have lost 7 games. Leicester, 7 defeats.
Okay, Adam, let me tell you, you have opened the floodgates. More calls after this, Martin. Stay with us. Adam, thanks for the points you've made.
Jim White and Simon Jordan.
Monday to Friday mornings from 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.